Dr. Oksana Tarasova, who's head of the Atmospheric Environment Research Division at the World Meteorological Organization. She joins us from Geneva. Oksana, thank you for your time. So here are some figures from 2018, 4 years ago. Kampala, the capital of Uganda, only 38% of households had access to electricity. 97% of Kampala's population was using solid fuels for cooking. So how does a city like Kampala move towards low carbon technology? How can that be done?
I think that we need to be mindful that the problem of the pollution and the problem of our cities in particular is pretty critical, and there are plenty of development programs which are looking at this subject. I think that the work which is done by the World Meteorological Organization, by the United Nations Environment Program, as well as by the World Health Organization, can help in guiding the actions. Sometimes the local government actually does not know what to do, so the guidance from expert community will be pretty helpful.
Are we talking about money basically being the answer because financing will help African countries? I mean, we're particularly focusing at the moment on Africa because it's the worst affected region of the world.
Yeah, I think that our money is not the only problem. What we noticed, for example, when we work with our colleagues in Africa, is that there is a lack of expertise and there is a lack of understanding and a lack of awareness. Our people sometimes think that the survival and the economical development is the problem which is the most critical and which they have to address right here and now. And then we will look at the pollution afterwards. And in reality, the problems are connected. So when you build up the economic development, you need to look at what does it mean for the environment at the same time, and not think that this is a problem which can be sorted out later on. So awareness and expertise, that should be used. But also there should be the legal system which actually supports the implementation. Sometimes we can see that there is no even a legislation in place which actually forbids let's say, misuse of the waste, and even if there is a legislation, it's not followed.
Yeah, absolutely. Waste management is also a critical area. Is the biggest issue in cities. The rate of urbanization in Africa in 2020 was 47%. And we know that in the next 20 or 30 years, some of the biggest cities in the world will be in Africa. Is it really an urban issue, pollution, or is it equally distributed between rural and urban areas?
I think that the pollution is not just the one thing. There are different sources of pollution. For example, if you look at our cities which are situated in Africa, close to Sahara Desert, there's a lot of pollution which is transboundary, like the sand and dust, which is actually coming in the cities. Some sources of pollution are local, some sources of pollution can be transboundary, or there are the episodes of the savanna burning or some other episodes of biomass burning where you have inappropriate land management. So it is a combination of the transboundary pollution, which comes from outside of the city, plus there are a lot of the sources which are situated within the cities. And unplanned development of the cities and inappropriate infrastructure, of course, exacerbates the local pollution and accumulation in the cities.
Oksana Tarasova, thank you for your time. Really appreciate it.